Thanks for joining us on BOIImapct. I'm Olagunju. The federal government of Nigeria is making significant drives through agencies like the Bank of Industry to achieve its strategic objectives of diversifying the nation's economy. This it does by tapping into the vast potentials in the non-oil sector, mainly manufacturing. The Bank of Industry is fully committed to this and continues to support industrialization through funding and technical support, as well as innovative programs. One of these is the Rural Area Program on Investment for Development, RAPID. RAPID is a special financing program for micro and small businesses, as well as community groups in rural areas. The program took off recently with a soft launch by the MD/CEO of the Bank of Industry, Dr. Supo Olusi. Beneficiaries of RAPID who will be selected based on meeting the eligibility criteria will have access to up to 10 million naira to boost businesses based in rural communities to promote entrepreneurship. In addition to financial support, beneficiaries would also have access to business advisory services and training programs to ensure businesses are sustainable and well managed for growth and expansion. This will boost employment, improve standards of living, contribute to gross domestic product (GDP), and promote capacity and skills development.
RAPID was designed with the following objectives in mind. First, to foster economic inclusion by ensuring that rural area dwellers have equitable access to capital to engage commercial and economic activities. This will address inadequacies with existing intervention programs which favor urban dwellers for the most part. Second, to address the age-long and deteriorating issues of rural-urban migration and youth restiveness, which has led to the isolation of our hinterlands and particularly development of enterprises in rural areas. Launching as a pilot today, RAPID will address some of the above-mentioned concerns with these key features embedded. First, accessible application through a dedicated portal opening May the 15th and ends on May 29th, 2024. A maximum funding of up to 10 million naira per project, a 3-year tenure, concessionary rate of 5% all-in pricing, considering the infrastructural limitations of rural-based enterprises, flexible collateral features, targeting existing small businesses seeking capacity expansion and new startups with focus on youth and women-owned businesses. As a pilot launch, it is limited to 10 beneficiaries per state and the FCT, totaling about 370 beneficiaries in this first phase. The bank has created an online portal for loan applications. However, in recognition of the potential limitations of internet accessibility or digital literacy in remote areas, we encourage prospective applicants to submit the applications physically at any of BOI state offices nationwide. Now, we believe in the following: that this program will help address empowerment for youth and women, job creation, access to finance, financial inclusion, economic diversification, market linkages, value chain strengthening, and income generation. We believe that this program will improve the social economic conditions of people living in these underserved communities and stem the tide of rural-urban migration. I believe all critical stakeholders are on board to ensure the success of this initiative, which the federal government is closely monitoring to adopt as part of a national development initiative.
We're glad you're still with us on BOIImapct. Recently, we've been showcasing the ongoing enumeration of beneficiaries for the disbursement of the 50 billion naira Presidential Conditional Grant Scheme, PCGS, in support of eligible nano business owners. Last edition, we brought you the registration activities in Kaduna, Anambra, and Osun states. We now bring you the PCGS enumeration in Zamfara, Ogun, and Oyo states.
In Nigeria, we are very happy for this president, how he wanted to develop the people to enjoy. So we are very happy for him. When I get the money, I want to try to buy like a watermelon, orange, and other things so that I can survive.
I'll use it for my business to add on some things that I don't have so that I could use it and manage.
In fact, if I can get the money, I will use it to invest, to buy corn or food stuff like this to make a business so that I can proceed to get much money.
When I go to the regular center, the place was crowded, but they gave me priority as an elderly man, and I appreciate it so highly, and I love the system they are using by considering the pregnancy, the elder people, the disabled people, and so on and so forth. So I respect their brain and their knowledge and the system of doing the business. May God bless them.
The money will go a long way because as I'm into business, I'm also a student. So this money will go a long way in my business and in my academics too.
This initiative is very good to help the youth to progress their business. And we appreciate the federal government for remembering youth to do their business, to do small-scale business so that everybody can have something doing.
My business is just a small-scale business, so if I benefit from this program, it will enlarge my business and it will make me more independent.
If I get this grant, by the grace of God, it will go a long way in my business because I still have another thing, I still have more business idea.
I want to sincerely appreciate the federal government for this opportunity, and I pray that God will continue to bless our government and increase their wisdom and knowledge. God bless Nigeria.
You're watching BOI Impact. The MD CEO of BOI, Dr. Supo Olusi, was in Port Harcourt, South region in continuation of his parlay with staff. The sessions are designed to align the bank's operations with the national aspirations to enhance investment and sustainable economic development.
When I came on board, you guys might have heard that, look, I'm very passionate about 6 thematic areas: SMEs, gender, youth and skills, climate and sustainability, digital transformation, and lastly, infrastructure. The model for doing infrastructure, particularly for SMEs that we've been talking about, we've actually started to work on, is different. We're looking at industrial parks. Industrial parks approach for SMEs only, which will protect or help to mitigate their operational risks that they face, and not so bothered about the financial risks. Because the operational risks right now, once you mitigate them, then the financial risks can be better addressed. So for the records, I have asked for the creation of a new business development unit under my office that will be managed by somebody. That person will drive the development of new ideas. It will drive the development of new products. It will drive the development of new relationships across the bank and also outside, amongst all our various stakeholders.
For over 6 decades, Bank of Industry has been here, driving Nigeria's industrial development through financial and business support services to micro enterprises, small and medium enterprises, and large enterprises across Nigeria. Leveraging on strategic partnerships, we provide equipment financing, working capital, and support to enterprises in key sectors of Nigeria's economy, including youth and women-led enterprises. Whatever your business needs, starting up, expansion, diversification, modernization, or rehabilitation, we'll be here, always to support you. Bank of Industry, transforming Nigeria's industrial sector.
Our recent Bank of Industry has been a fantastic one, to be honest. I've heard about the goal and objective of the Bank of Industry. It has been a very pleasant one, right? From the time we approached independently to get their support, from the way they responded to very professional response that we got, to them evaluating our asset. We got the first tranche of support in 2021, where they supported us with CapEx for phase one of our equipment transformation and capacity build phase. And they came around in 2022 to come and see what we've done. And I guess they were quite impressed because they were there assessing the before, and I think they were quite impressed when they saw the after, right? They saw how, the things that we've done with what, with the monies they're giving to us. They were able to see that we had even, invested our own additional funding into the infrastructure, which really impressed them. And and from that point on, I think that also sparked a desire to continue to be of great support to us. So we've had a great relationship with the Bank of Industry.
Thanks for staying with us. Next on BOIImapct, we feature more SME beneficiaries of BOI support in Kaduna State. They are IGBEA Industries Limited and Tehila Music Court Academy. IGBEA Industries Limited, which was incorporated in 2019, is located at Kudenda Industrial Layout, close to Nokako, Kaduna. The company produces high-quality cube sugar and custard for large and smaller enterprises. BOI supported the company to expand and modernize its operations with the procurement of the latest energy-efficient machines that doubled its production output. Here are highlights of our visit to IGBEA Industries Limited. IGBEA Industries Limited is into the production of quality cube sugar and custard. Some of its products include Nuric white sugar, Nuric brown sugar, vanilla-flavored custard, banana-flavored custard, and milk custard. Speaking with the BOIImapct crew, the CEO of the company, Michael Imondehai, spoke on how the company built capacity to provide employment for over 80 people and how the company was able to acquire the latest energy-efficient machines through the support of BOI.
We have a lot of need and gap we're trying to fill in the manufacturing sector. One, we are actually looking at the empowering of the youths. If you look at the factory now, there's nobody more than 41 years old. We are all youths, and we've been able to empower a lot of people. I also want to add value to the economy. When we're coming into the markets, we condition our mind that the first 2 years is not for profit making. So first of all, we discovered that our product, we've gotten the product right, is the best in the market in terms of quality. Having got that, we also knew it would be difficult to penetrate the markets, and also we have bigger players in the market. So we went in with our own strategy. Price as a strategy, penetrating the markets. Our price was just the lowest. Even till today, our price is the lowest in the market. And even though we're making profits, but after 2 years, we were able to penetrate the markets Currently, we are all over the southeast. We are entering the southwest now. In the north, we are going deep into the... In fact, we can't meet our demand currently because of the demand. Currently, we are doing just cubing. We add vitamin A, then Q. But when you talk about the, for backward integration, it involves a lot. But our concentration is adding value to the sugar by cubing, and also production of custard flour. We want to use this opportunity to appreciate the Bank of Industry for coming through for us. We're actually thinking of how to source for fund when we came into the business, until I visited Kaduna State Office of Bank of Industry. When I got there, I met a lady, Joy by name. She actually put me through and introduced me to a consultant. So we kept following the processes until we got our bank guarantee. And immediately we got our bank guarantee, it was just very easy. Bank of Industry is more concerned about giving us. I was thinking I'm the one looking for them, but they said they were looking for me before I came. Currently, we have about 80 workforce staffs, both admin and the factory workers. And if not for Bank of Industry, of course, we wouldn't have been able to upscale our production and, empower these youths, in the community. Before the intervention came in, we're actually doing just custard. Now, when the intervention came in, we're able to empower more youths. After the intervention of Bank of Industry, we've been constant with our production. Currently, we're working on our new sites. We're building a state-of-the-art facility for our new factory. We are also looking at expanding to packaging of granulated sugar. We're also looking at even oats, okay? And also increasing our production and taking charge of the markets in our custard sector.
Next is our spotlight on Tehila Music Chord Academy, also incorporated in 2019. The enterprise deals with music and sound production, offering timely delivery of high-quality sound to individuals, radio stations, and social gatherings. Here are highlights of the visit to Tehila Music Chord Academy. Nigerian music has not only secured its pride of place in music, it has risen to unprecedented heights. With a global fan base that continues to expand, Nigerian music is now a cultural phenomenon, setting records and breaking barriers across the world. The CEO of Tehila Music Chord Academy, John Abu, spoke on why the company was established.
We have come to fulfill so many things in the music industry that is lacking in Kaduna State. For example, there have not been record studios that can actually capture the events that have been happening in Kaduna State. There have not been studios that can produce younger generations, or even if there are, they are very expensive for them to be able to go and do their productions and get their recordings done. So this is the gap we have come to fulfill here. We produce live recordings for artists. We also train people to sing, to play musical instruments, and to do music productions and videography. We've been training people, we've been training younger generations, we've been teaching them, we've also been producing them. Some of the songs we've heard on the national TVs, radio stations in Kaduna, a number of them have been produced from inside here. And the artists have been fine, have been happy. We're also looking out for talent hunts very soon that will project artists that come out tops, and we will run a record deal with them very soon. Actually, music is a tool that you can use to propagate good news, keeping the nation together. Music is also a tool that keeps the soul alive, help anybody who listens to music come back to themselves. For example, music can heal anyone that is hurting, and music can also create a scene where everyone can be happy. We make sure that everything we are doing has a copyright law attached to it. What that means is we don't just do piracy, we don't just take somebody's work somewhere anyhow. We make sure that any work that is produced is copyrighted, such that everyone involved can earn their due royalties.
He spoke further on the company's experience with BOI and the impact of the bank's intervention in their operations.
Bank of Industry has been a great help to us. First, they've been able to help us acquire machines and equipment that we naturally wouldn't have been able to buy with our own money. For example, this is one of Bank of Industry's supply to this company. This is a digital mixer. This is an X32 Behringer digital mixer. It has done a lot of work for us. What we will normally do in 5 hours, with this we have been able to do in just 45 minutes to 1 hour. We've also gotten cameras, 4K cameras from Bank of Industry. Our shootings, our videos are now on the top notch, the regular standard needed for normal MTV stations and all that. With this, we've also been able to employ more staff to be able to carry the work going, and the speed of accomplishment is top-notch. What we have is 5 staff normal, but then part-time staff that comes in. For every production we'll have to do, we don't do less than 10 to 15 staff, because everyone, videographers, sound engineers, musicians. The Bank of Industry is beautiful. Their processes will help you come out, stand out, will bring the best out of you. It pays you better if you are able to stand on your own and be a good entrepreneur at what you would want to do. The Bank of Industry is out to help you achieve your purpose.
The Bank of Industry is committed to positively impacting entrepreneurs to bring their dreams alive, which in the process helps in catalyzing Nigeria's industrial transformation. So, if you have an innovative idea that can be translated into jobs and wealth creation, visit the Bank of Industry's office nearest to you, and together we will explore a world of endless opportunities and possibilities. For more information on how you can benefit from the bank's products and services, kindly visit www.boi.ng or our social media pages. And that's it on this edition of BOI Impact. I am Olagunju. Thanks for watching.